Well, stuff has been coming in as we're trying to set up here on a later time than usual, but including Twitter. We'll talk more about that in the frontline news. But welcome back, everyone. Hopefully this isn't the last time we'll be looking at Twitter, but anyway, this is definitely, is it 213? I think it is 213. So let's change that to now. Let me double check and see just to make sure. Yeah, okay. It is 213. So yeah, welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone had a good week. And we're just about to prepare for Pokemon as we speak here, or as we record. So, of course, by the time this comes out, Pokemon is well out at that point. There is some stuff that's been happening with Pokemon. Maybe we'll talk about that in the games news type of stuff. But yeah, so obviously a lot of stuff has been happening as we're trying to set up here quite a bit. But anyway, let's get right into it, shall we? So we definitely have something to talk about with fighting games. Not games themselves specifically, but some situations surrounding some fighting games. So with Capcom, there's the CPT still going on, of course. Let's not forget that for Street Fighter V. That game is still around, yes. Unfortunately, somewhere in Asia, I think one of the Asian CBTs, there was a big fuck up. So let me see. I'm trying to find the exact picture here. There was like a good picture to sum it up here. But anyway, I guess that's not around right now, unfortunately. So basically what happened was, I'm just gonna TLDR it, but it is that one player was sent to the losers bracket, I believe, but then they somehow showed up in the winners bracket, and whereas they're able to continue as nothing happened or something like that. Either that or eliminated from losers, right? So that means they're completely out, but somehow was still in the game, or still in the tournament, played and then won or something like that, or something to that extent. Either way, the bracket got fucked up, and it got it was like, it was still going on. So what happened was that the CPT Asia top 8 stream was canceled, and yeah, they were still proceeding with it. While unfortunately, we plan on proceeding the rest of the CPT season as normal and hope the community continues to enjoy the remaining events. So let me see. I forget who it was exactly, or what it was, to be exact. Hold on, sorry about this, but
Sorry.
yeah, but basically the gist of it is that the bracket got fucked up. So it fucked up real bad from what I saw. But I can't find a picture though, unfortunately. I should have saved it, but I just figured, oh, it's gonna be a thread, so I just left it there. But yeah, basically that's what happened, and that's very unfortunate. So that's what transpired for CPT Online Asia, to be more specific. So, oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so yep. So what happened was, so I think Joey lost. Let me see, hold on. I'm trying to like make I'm just trying to let me see. So Joey lost, Joey won the losers, and then Joey lost here. And then we have Ben. Right, he won. Oh, but you know what happened? I think during top 16, one of them got eliminated real bad, but also, let me see. Okay, so I guess I'll just read it. Please look at the picture below. In the general tournament, Joey, I'm just gonna call it Jo Young Ho. Jo Young Ho met Ben Whisper in semifinals. Then Ben Whisper won the match, and he would be in the winner's side of the top 16. As the loser, Jo Young Ho should fight for another top 16 qualification in the loser brackets with other losers. Did one player in the top 16 winner's side, and the other is in loser side. So basically, they're in both brackets, I guess, is what happened. And so the thing got fucked up, pretty much. More specifically with I guess Jo Young Ho, I believe is what happened. It's a little confusing to look at, but basically, if the bracket got fucked up, is what is the gist here. But let me see. So Joey won here. Joey won here. But let me see. I saw it somewhere of where it fucked up, but can't for some reason pinpoint it now. It's so weird. But yeah. And then you have this like square right here highlighting the two players mentioned before, which is Jo Young Ho and then Ben Whisper. So that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Because I'm trying to see where Joey lost, because that's what's specifying, right? As the loser, Jo Young Ho should fight for another qualification. Yeah. But well, anyway, it's it got messed up. So it's very unfortunate that happened. And I'm not sure what happened after that one though. As to are they gonna like redo the tournament or anything like that? I'm not too sure what happened, but
probably not.
Yeah.
At this point.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, okay, so according to this person, Wong Kwan says a new style of double elimination appeared. You can be the champion though you lose twice. The 16 participants in the top 16 winners bracket, and nobody was in. Oh, okay. So I guess there were no losers. I guess. I think there might have been like some sort of like weird communication error, or it was just a bad error somewhere in China or something like that. I don't know, or somewhere in the one of their Asian regions. I'm not too sure in that regard, but I guess there were no losers is the thing.
Or it sounds like sabotage.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's just be on the safe side. It's just an error and not jump into conclusions.
Right. Sabotage. Is something got fucked up, that's for sure. There's a lot of buys though. That's kind of a little weird, don't you think? No one's really talking about the buys.
It's fine.
BYE is what I mean. BYE, and then there's like 1 through 5 or something like that. That's kind of odd.
It's fine. We're not saying that they're bots, but they're bots. Actually, no, that's kind of bad. I'm sorry. Bad joke.
Anyway. Yeah, that's unfortunate though, either way. That it kind of slipped through. Running tournaments, either way, is hard. I understand that. It's very difficult. You're dealing with a lot of people. You're dealing with the organization. of things. You're dealing with staff, and you're also dealing with, well, how, just the tournament itself to go well. You know, especially with double elimination, and not to mention the stream itself, right? You gotta make sure that runs well.
Mhm.
So it's a lot. There's a lot of things to take into mind when it comes to these things. That's why, you know, I give my hat to all the TOs out there who passionately try to run these tournaments with little to no money, especially. They just do it out of their own passion and shit. And they volunteers, of course. So
Yeah.
that's
Like, I saw like a glimpse into that type of into that life, thanks to going to Evo and
mm-hmm.
seeing one of our mods from Max's channel help run, I guess, the pre rounds before the main rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, let's just say that that fellow mod was all over the place, making sure like these two combatants are ready, they're playing by the rules, and then jump to another like section to make sure they're ready and playing by the rules, and then also having one referee for them to, you know, make sure, you know, they're actually watching and blah blah blah. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Can you not catch your breath? No? Oh God.
Right. Yeah, I definitely know there are people from the community who always, or a lot of times in the past especially, ran as like the judge or referee of sorts for Evo, volunteer work and stuff like that. But they get some free stuff out of it, like, you know, the free ticket to Sunday finals and you know, a lot of like little amenities and stuff like that, discount for like buffets or something like that. I think something to along those lines. So that's, yeah, you know, pretty nice. I think though the later ones actually paid for the judges, if I'm not mistaken. But either way,
It's either they pay or they pay with food. Either way.
yeah, either way, yeah. It's I guess it's something, but you know, it is you know, it's something that they volunteered for, and I'm sure they're aware. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think there's drama in that specific spot.
That sense.
Yeah, in that sense, yeah. But yeah, here though, yeah, something got fucked up. I don't know how this only winners bracket happened apparently, but it happened. So
just thinking about volunteering reminds me of my volunteer days,
right.
and then meeting Chris Sabat,
Mm-hmm.
and then just helping, you know, him run his booth. And all of a sudden he comes back with tacos for everybody in the staff room, and it's like, well, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, did you guys eat? No. Here you go. Taco for you, taco for you. I was like, thank you. I didn't ask for tacos, but thank you.
Mm-hmm. Right. So that is life of running tournaments. These big mistakes are bound to happen. So you just gotta. The only thing you gotta do is just learn from them. Is all I can say here.
Learn from them and admit it.
And admit it.
Like, own up to it.
Own up to it. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't beat around the bush.
Yeah. You just can't be like, oh, but it was this guy or whatever. This guy fucked up or whatever. You know.
It was Henry.
It was Henry. It was John or whatever. It was Joe. It was One-Eye Joe because he only has one eye, so he fucked up.
We don't have a Henry. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah. Basically.
That's John Cena. What?
What? What's he doing here? Shouldn't he be what do you call it? In production for Peacemaker?
No, it's like, what do you mean that's John Cena? You can see him?
Yeah, you can see him. Yeah. Exactly. There's that other joke. Anyway. Hopefully that gets all sorted out. I'm not sure what will happen, but we can only wait and see. But what we don't have to wait and see is definitely Ken's classic costume for Street Fighter 6. There was an official post from Street Fighter's Twitter, and you can definitely see it here, how it looks. Ken's classic red gi right here. This is the best one you can see like throughout, you know, the full body. There's no like picture of him just standing still or whatever. They're all like attacking and stuff like that in the screenshots. So this is probably the best one. Funny enough, he's doing the toe tap. It's funny, but
It's funny on the other picture where he was doing his super.
yes,
Which with the lightning going through his crotch, it looks like he got shot. You know?
oh yeah. Yeah, he's about to do his super. Yeah, it's like a classic throwback to Third Strike because that's how it looked. So,
Yep.
There's one more with Ryu and doing the Hadouken with Ken and stuff like that.
So are we gonna actually get like classic Ryu without the beard?
Yes, we see it right here.
Is it?
Yes, we've went over it too.
Wait, enhance.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. I can't. Okay, let me see if I can zoom.
God damn it! God damn it!
Yeah.
God damn it, Rustley!
How do you zoom in on Windows? Oh, there you go. Can you see that? Do you see it zooming in?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah, because we talked about it. I think we were saying, yeah, because I remember saying about like, you know, like when you remove a beard or something like that, you have to like do something about the 3D modeling or something like that. Or you were saying something about that. I don't know. Either of us were saying something about it. I remember for sure. That was the thing.
The something.
The something. Yeah, exactly. But yes, Ryu has his classic costume as well. For those who don't know already, it's right there. You can definitely see his gi being a lot cleaner than the other one where you don't even see the sash anymore, right? The big sash that he has in his upcoming OG costume, the original Street Fighter 6 costume. He looks more of like a master hermit type of character more than you would see Ryu usually. But yeah, there's that one with him doing the Shin Shoryuken or the Shoryuken, whatever. So yep.
Hey Capcom, I'll pay you $5. Give me back banana hair, Ken.
Banana hair Ken. I do.
Just
just for like the laughs.
Just the hair. Just
the hair.
You pay $5, and it's like
like like have a create a costume piece, you know.
Yeah,
that would be pretty funny actually.
And you can put it on everybody, like male or female.
Yeah, like in that terrific create a character mode, because you can like do all kinds of stuff with the sizes and like, so you can like make them pretty much look like they're from like Attack on Titan or like just some freaky fucking just whatever, man. Abomination. Pretty much. All right, well that's it for the Capcom stuff. Oh wait, I forgot to add this one important bit here for Capcom. There's one more thing about Capcom. I don't know how I forgot about this. It is still pertaining to Street Fighter for sure, but let me see. I guess I don't have it here specifically, but basically, I'll just like look it up here because there was another interview from not another, but there was a recent Game Informer interview with the Street Fighter 6 devs, including of course Matsumoto and Nakayama-san in the mix here. Informer. But I think it's only in a video format, but there were a lot of like rapid fire questions, and let me see. Oh man, yeah. There are a lot of questions being asked, and there was a bit where they were talking about like, oh, these characters were almost considered to be part of like the launch roster or something like that. So one of them was Cody, but I didn't read too much into that after that. But I just also cannot find the exact page for it, though, unfortunately. Maybe if I just stick out this. IGN. No, that's the old one. But it was definitely sounding interesting for sure from the little bit I've read. But yeah. Rapid fire review. I guess this could be one. Let me see. Yeah, it shows Cody right here. Characters missing from Street Fighter 6. The developers explained that some characters haven't made a cut due to scheduling, cost, or other reasons. One of the biggest mention to be missing is Cody. It looks like that character won't make it to the game at first. He's a popular character, and developers mentioned that they did want to include him. In the same interview, it mentioned that DLC characters will be coming, which could be where cut characters like Cody are introduced. In terms of more cut content, some mechanics are also getting changed around, like fight money. Let me see.
You know, with the fight money and stuff.
Yes.
Because I better hear Varog screaming every time you use it.
Oh, my fight money. Yep. 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 Let me see. Oh yeah. So lessons learned from Street Fighter 5. And one interesting part of the Street Fighter 6 Q&A was lessons learned from. Wow, there's a lot of typos in here. The notoriously poor launch for the preceding title. Specifically, they learned about making sure the game is accessible and appealing to a range of players at launch. Street Fighter 6 is planned to launch with a much more open experience with more modes and even retro games accessible to make sure there is always something to do. Another major improvement is going to be the netcode, right? Of course, we've already known about that. While better online is usually expected, Street Fighter 6 does look like a real improvement over the last title's launch. Another takeaway from Street Fighter 6 Q&A was the story or world tour mode. Arcade mode will give players a cut down version of the story, with the full journey being in world tour mode. Lucas planned to play the major role in the story mode in the place or Ryu, although we'll see plenty of other characters in this mode too.
So it's kind of like how Strive
Yes.
had like characters in the background or just interacting, and probably maybe if Capcom is following or barring the way Strive was doing, like, hey, you saw this character in the background? Here they are. Maybe.
Maybe, perhaps. Well, we'll see about that one. But anyway, that is the basic gist of it. So, obviously there are characters. Obviously, there's a lot of characters for Street Fighter, right? To potentially be picked, but you can only fit so much into a time and budget and stuff like that. Other reasons, wanting to redesign a character to be updated for today's standards or whatever it is. Especially for characters like older obscure characters like Sodom, for example, or Sodom. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but Sodom, for example, could be he appeared in the background for Street Fighter 4 and 5, I think. Don't quote me on that, but we haven't seen him because probably they just wanted to update him somehow, but they just have not had the time to do so. So there's that. For example, and other characters as such. Hopefully, Alex. Personally, for me, hopefully Alex makes it in there in DLC at this point. That's all I want to see, and including, of course, Sean. That's another highly requested character for sure.
I'm just gonna hold out for a little obscure character who will never make it, but if she does, I will be laughing my ass off.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Ingrid.
Right. Yes.
If she shows up, I'll be like, hey, you all sorry.
Yeah.
You all gonna
That
not
is
know
pretty.
what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
That is pretty obscure. I feel like it's funny because I personally feel like Sodom has a better chance than Ingrid because Ingrid is very obscure in that comparison. But we'll see. We'll see what kind of punches they pull or they give out rather for Street Fighter 6 in the long term of things rather than launch plus a couple of seasons, right? So we'll see what happens. So we'll keep definitely an eye out for 6. It's still looking pretty exciting. I'm still looking forward to it. We have yet to know the release date just yet, but we'll definitely keep an eye out for that.
Yep.
What we don't really need to keep an eye out so much is Season 2 for Multiverses. It is coming. It looks like it's been popping off pretty well for Multiverses. It's still going. You can definitely see a hint of what's going on here with the costumes, at least. So there's a lot of costumes here, variants, if you will. Although Iron Giant still looks the same, unfortunately. We do have Wonder Woman in the gold armor. You kind of see from the movie from '84, I think it was called. And then you have
Opera Bunny.
Yeah, Opera Bugs Bunny, yes. And then you have Arya. I kind of recognize that outfit. I think when Arya was like kind of exiled, if I'm correct, or like she was like, yes, exiled, and then she met up with the Hound, right? I wish the Hound is in the game. I do like Hound from what I've saw. I haven't seen Game of Thrones in full at all. Like not even like a full episode. I've just seen clips of the Hound and so on and so forth. He's cool.
You just want him to whack people, and his taunt will be, "I'm going to eat every fucking chicken in here."
And call people cunts. Yep.
I don't think that it's like. It would be so funny they allowed him to say it, but they forgot to censor it.
No, they have the mature option, so there is that thing in the options menu. If people forgot about that,
but still, it'll be so funny.
Mm-hmm.
You're such a cunt. It's like, whoa,
because
that's a child. You're calling that, sir? Yeah,
and he doesn't care. That's the Hound. He doesn't care. So yeah. But yeah, that's what happened because of what happened with the Starks at the especially in the early on, right? Big moments, Yeah, so that's Game of Thrones for you. Anyways,
I don't understand the Shaggy one.
I don't really either. I mean, maybe it's just more of that Ultra Instinct thing, or maybe it's a Chuck Norris like reference. I'm not too sure where that exactly came from. It could be just playing the more on that Ultra Instinct Shaggy kind of nonsense. But I don't know. I'm not too sure where that came from specifically, but you do see the voice for the Finn variant costume, which is hide and easy. I'm not too sure what the context of this version of Fern is, but
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So I cannot give you a definite answer.
Right.
Sorry.
But there are also other costumes coming in pretty soon, except for example, Samurai Batman and this costume for Morty?
yeah, that's Evil.
Oh, okay. Evil Morty. Oh, it even says right there. Okay. Yeah, I like the Samurai Batman one. Looks pretty cool. out of the two anyway. But yeah, it's still going. Definitely still going.
Yep.
Yep. So glad to see that. I do want to get back into it eventually, but there's been like other games that's been on my radar, and I just finished Sonic Frontiers and all that stuff, so that's what's been keeping me busy. And then Pokemon's coming up like literally like soon as we record this, so that's
That Hawk here. I saw you tweet with your Sonic Frontier about a certain chapter boss. Then I went into YouTube to watch that boss fight, and I'm going like,
Wait, what?
You tweeted like about a certain boss in a chapter that was like giving people a hard time because there was like a glitch or something.
I think you might be getting that mixed up. Oh, I think you might be getting that mixed up with a certain stage. It's not a boss, it's a stage, I think. Because there is a stage specifically one of the earlier stages, funny enough. It's basically literally stage 1-2. It's basically the first island, and it's the second stage of the first island. So that's what's called 1-2. Stage 1-2 is like, for some odd reason, one of the hardest fucking stages to S rank. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm glad to see that I was the only one having a hard time with stage 1-2, because there's a lot of people who are having a hard time with 1-2. Maybe I did tweet about a boss, but I don't know. I definitely remember that for sure, like right on top of my head. But I'll talk more about that once we bring up Sonic in a later bit here. But anyway, point being, we've been busy, so yeah, we're gonna continue to be busy with the games. All right, well, sorry, what?
I said with the guys.
With the games. But what's also busy is definitely Twitter. There's a lot going on, like I've been saying early on, including just the parody stuff alone, right? Ooh, well, there you go. That account has been suspended. So there's of course, there's been an account that was pretending to be Game Freak. They say something. I wish I had it here, but I don't have the exact quote here, and that's pretty much it. So you kind of get to see what's been happening with a lot of these parody accounts to try to make companies look bad. I think there was one that actually really got fucked up though. So let me see if I can find that here. It's like a random company. So this one is called Eli Lilly, I think it's called, or how do you pronounce it? There was a fake verified Eli Lilly account that sparked a panic in the pharma giant company. I think it's a pharmacy company of sorts. Senior execs decided that they've had enough, raising all Twitter ads campaigns in a huge blow to Elon Musk for quote-unquote $8. They lost out on millions of dollars in ad revenue because of the parody Eli Lilly account that apparently said some really dumb things about whatever it is. And the real company was like, yeah, we're not having this. So we're going away from Twitter. So you lost us as a major source of ad revenue of sorts for you, the company of Twitter, under Elon Musk's leadership. So that's been happening in that alone with the parody accounts. That's been actually damaging such companies such as the pharmacy company, I believe. So any comments so far? Have you seen parody accounts trying to pretend to be other companies with your own eyes? Because that's what I saw with Game Freak.
I saw companies and other people being themselves, and it's more dumb because they did put like parody and then the company or the person.
Oh yeah,
but they still get banned.
They still get banned.
Yeah. Like, bro, they following what you made the rules.
Right. Right.
Sir, sir.
It's yeah,
Are
it's
you stupid? Please don't answer because we already know the answer.
right. Right. But yes, unfortunately, there are companies, or there are companies that are getting the damaging sort of end of the stick because of these parody accounts, whether they state that they're a parody account or not on their in their description and also the profile banner and whatever else Elon Musk asks for. So it is a problem because it's so easy to get the blue check mark and whatever, which has been been suspended for right now until the feature comes back at a, I don't know, some later time. But during the time in that window, there were plenty of other accounts that tried to do some damage to certain companies, and yes, unfortunately, a company like this, that's what happened. So, very unfortunate on that part. Now, I mean, this company could be a piece of shit. I don't know. I don't know the politics behind this particular company. Who knows? But that's what happened. So, meanwhile, click on this, and according to Culture Crave, Elon Musk intends to reduce his time at Twitter and find someone else to run it. So there's been word on the street that Elon Musk is looking for somebody else to run Twitter, but under his ownership, I guess, still. Because yes, he just bought Twitter, and he's not gonna just give it away just like that. So of course he's gonna just have someone else do the work for him. That's sounds like Musk. So yeah, that's what looks like is going to happen, but we'll definitely keep an eye on that part, I guess. But meanwhile, though, yes, you did mention Sawa that the hundreds of Twitter employees have resigned ahead of the extremely hardcore culture reset of the company. Again, this is from Culture Crave. Elon Musk is scrambling to try and get the top engineers to stay. Remaining employees expect the platform to start breaking soon. Oh, Jesus, right? Update 20 minutes ago as we record this. The number of Twitter resignations today is likely over 1,000, though unclear as not all are posting their decision. Some teams, such as engineering team that manages Twitter's core system libraries, are completely gone. Hundreds of employees who have technically resigned to still have access to Twitter's internal systems. Some are speculating it is because the employees tasked with managing that access have also resigned. Like, Jesus, man, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. It's a mess over there. Garbage fire, to say the least. That's putting it generously.
Yeah, this is what happens when, you fucking run your mouth, and then when people call you out on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah. But again, people, like I said in the other, like, the Discords I'm part of, the rich think they can do whatever the fuck they want, but no, it's the common people.
Yeah.
We hit them harder than they hit us, and then they won't find out why are they attacking me because this.
Yeah.
And then I still don't understand what I'm just gonna call them. They're not fanboys at this point. They're kiss asses. It's like,
yeah,
that cannot
the
be
brown nosers.
anything. Yeah. Cannot see anything wrong of what he's doing. It's like, oh no, he's making the company better. It's like,
yeah, like there was one post that was like, oh, but he could be spending his time at the yacht or house or whatever, but he's actually sleeping in the company building or something like that. And I'm just like,
it's like, how do you know?
I know, right? I'm like, where did you get that story, right? Like, do you have a picture of him or something? Like, where are you getting your sources from? I wonder. But that's what I saw on Twitter. Just one person accounting that. I'm like, that's interesting. But I want to see proof. Yeah.
So again, it's like, just like,
I pray to God that Twitter doesn't go away because I follow a lot of artists and stuff like that, and they're like very inspirational to me. Like, yeah, I haven't drawn all that much in recent times, but I would like to eventually, and they're still like kind of adding that fuel to that fire. And if Twitter goes away, it's like, ugh.
You
Because
gotta find them again.
yeah. Oh, maybe on Pixiv, but still, like it's gonna be a hassle. Um,
Like some artists are jumping to another one. It's what's it called? It starts with an I.
mhm. Yeah, there's
Itaku. There you go.
where?
Itaku.ee.
Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. So
I never heard of Itaku, so I'm like, okay.
yeah, I mean the ones I really like, the artists I really like, they have like YouTube channels, so I can just still keep up with them there, like Hungry Clicker, and then there's one I also follows like a Japanese artist, also has a YouTube channel, so I can definitely like keep up with them there. But for everyone else, it's like, man, that
Yeah,
really
for
sucks.
everyone, you gotta look for
Gotta
them,
look for them
or
again, yeah.
I mean, like some of the artists, I already know where to find them, and then but it's the cosplayers also that I need to follow because
Yeah,
I'm slowly going back into making my own cosplay again, and
nice.
it's like I need I need to know
Do
how
this,
you
yeah.
use this program.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
so it's a good thing like Yaya Han and Kamui cosplay have YouTube channels, and they already had like small tutorials like you can use this program if you're starting out. Here are the steps.
Mm-hmm.
If you're having trouble to understand this, here are the links in the video description. So it's like, oh, thank God.
Gotcha, yeah, yeah. Sort of a similar situation with me and the artist, right? The drawing artist and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not feeling good, right? In that specific context, man. So I hope this all just kind of goes away, or we can just like look back on it and laugh. But Jesus Christ, right now it seems to be like a mess over there and Twitter right now, all because of Musk wanted to just spend some money and kick out fucking the top executives just right off the bat. It's like, why would you do that when now all of a sudden,
I kicking them out because they say something nasty about me, and
right?
a paper thin.
Skin,
I have paper
yeah.
thin skin.
Yeah.
It's like oh, poor baby boo boo.
And now all of a sudden, of course, there's word on the street that he wants to just focus on Tesla and whatever the fuck else, SpaceX and shit like that, um, and have someone else run Twitter. It's like, why did you fire the top three execs and all the other people in the first place? Like,
Yeah, it's like then
okay,
why the fuck did you do this in the first place?
yeah, just
Oh,
okay, own
because
Twitter, but don't fucking tamper with it like you've been doing. Ugh.
that's why it's like what everyone pretty much concluded. It was just a big ego trip to say hee hee ha ha,
Exactly.
and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, this is not oh hee hee ha ha. Help me, please.
Yeah, asking for literally asking for the people to come back that he fired because he's a dumbass. So he didn't know what their exact roles were because he doesn't value any of that shit. I'm sure at other places he just likes to make money and shit. That's all there is to it for right now from Twitter. I do hope for the best for everyone on Twitter, because especially when people use Twitter as a tool to like continue to be, continue to be popular, to help bring in the cash flow, continue their hustle, right?
Yeah.
Just to stay relevant, right? Of course, Twitter doesn't provide itself ad revenue to the creators, right? But it's the social media aspect, right? To stay relevant. That's just as important as, well, everything else when it comes to being a content creator, right? So Twitter is a powerful tool, but unfortunately, something like this, right? Something out of your control influences the outcome of things. And it's just like, ugh, that's just very frustrating, you know? So again, hopefully for
Chicken. Wait. You go first, because I have something nasty to say about this.
I'm just saying again, like hope for the best because this is such an important tool, I'm sure, or important site for a lot of people, I'm sure. So, including artists especially.
I'm guessing that this man, as a child, wasn't told no or wasn't disciplined correctly.
Hmm. I mean, that's a lot of rich families, man. Privileged.
Yeah.
You just get what they want.
And they wonder why like the common people are always pissed at them.
Right.
It's because of this.
Mm-hmm. Just make
And
dumb
also
decisions.
they get mad at, you know, their depiction in movies. It's like it's like, where is the lie?
Mm-hmm.
Where is the lie?
You wonder why also like in movies they always portray the big rich companies as like the bad guy and shit. I mean that's there's some grain of truth to that, right? I mean the common people are always
But yeah, there are some of the good ones.
of
but,
course,
you know, that's why like who was the recent rich person that they kind of went dark.
Hmm.
I forgot which rich person did that, and I was like, it's like, you know what, you were an asshole, but you know you didn't have to do that.
I know there was Bezos that like donated like a lot of his money to help fight quote unquote the climate change or whatever. I mean, you kind of think like, shouldn't he put some of that money into the bonuses for all the workers and stuff like that you know work their ass off for him, for his company? But he's just doing what he wants, I guess. It's his money, I guess. So, yep. That's kind of like the world right now. A lot of people with money, a lot of money, get to kind of do what they want. Now, do they get consequences? Sure, some of them. I mean, there was that one guy that put down a lot of money for crypto, and then that he's losing millions and millions so fast. So there's stuff like that. But meanwhile, people like Musk, you know, fucking things up just because he has a lot of money. But hey, if this fucks up, he just goes back to Tesla and SpaceX and.
It was Bill Gates.
Oh, was it Bill Gates? Okay.
Yeah, Bill Gates was like, yeah, you're fucking up, Bill Gates. But then he I believe he admitted that he fucked up, and then he just slowly just tried to like fix what he could, and then just stepped out of the light because of the divorce. That's what I remember.
Oh,
it was with the divorce and something else that he was like, you know what, I fucked up. Let me try fix whatever patches I can do, and then let me just enjoy my life now.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That is that's pretty much the gist of it. Hopefully Twitter still is on two legs in one piece, whatever you want to say, however you want to put it.
Hey Twitter, just be okay. Don't be like how Sakurai killed Bayonetta and Smash. You know, have your limbs. Don't be limbless like Bayonetta here.
Oh God. Damn, you brought that up. Damn.
Twitter getting nerfed. It's like, no. We're trying to not nerf Twitter.
Yeah. Another fucked up thing going on somewhere else is Mick Gordon. I don't know if you've caught wind of any of this stuff, but yeah.
Oh, that yeah.
Mick. So there was somebody that was like pretty much like giving him a bad name, like really bad name, and
it was, from what I know, it was Marty.
Yeah, Marty Stratton. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who went on Reddit.
Yes.
There's already red flag. Just throw it on the wall.
Yes.
And just been a and just went child mode.
Mm-hmm.
And then here comes Mick here
Yes.
with the receipts and calling out the bullshit. And now here's Bethesda going like acting like it's the lady from Avatar, Korra.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, There's nothing wrong here in Bethesda. We're all okay.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
wrong.
There's no
It's
war
like-
in Bossing Say, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong in
There's
Bossing
no-
Say, yeah.
There's no war in Bethesda. It's like
Yeah. That's what it
It's
kind of
like,
seems like. That's what it kind of seems like. You know, Mick Gordon has had his own. He fired back, and he's
yeah,
like pretty much like
hard.
he had a lot of like screenshots and everything. He has evidence, right?
Yep.
You know, so it looked.
More evidence than a certain somebody.
Oh man. Yeah.
We'll put that there.
Yeah.
You guys can follow it up on 2-3 podcasts ago.
Yeah. It's just a couple of them will go. Yeah, but
Yeah. But yeah,
yeah.
that doesn't need to be brought up anymore.
Right.
It's done. It's done.
What's done is
We
done.
focus on this.
Yes. So
This one actually had the paperwork.
the paperwork, the screenshots, and yet Bethesda's like, oh, this is just a very one-sided. Like, no shit. I mean, like Marty already had his side or their side, whatever, and then here comes Mick Gordon. It's like, well, okay, but it says this is the last part of their statement. It says, we remain incredibly proud of ID's previous collaborations with Mick Gordon and ask that fans refrain from reaching conclusions based on his account and, more importantly, from attacking any of the individuals mentioned here on either side, including Marty, Chad, and Mick. So, yeah.
Then it's like, and then we're like this. Okay, then say your piece. Oh,
Right,
that's
it's
our
like-
piece.
so-
we
so-
already said it.
I love how they said, and I love how they've only mentioned Mick Gordon's story being very one-sided, but what about Marty? It's like, what? Right?
I know. It's like, oh, they forgot that. Yes, he was the one that shot first.
Yes.
On Reddit again,
On
of
Reddit.
all places.
Yeah. You're not gonna talk about.
To me,
Yeah.
to me, it would have been more believable if you went on 4chan, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm. And then here comes, of course, Mr. Gordon himself replying and directly saying Marty Stratton, studio director of ID Software, lied about Doom Eternal's OST events in a Reddit post. They used this information to blame me entirely for its failure. Later, he offered me a 6-figure sum to never speak about it. And truth is more important, blah, blah, blah. So, yep, that's pretty much what sums up what's been happening. So it's like, okay, Bethesda, why you try to call out Mick Gordon's story to be very one-sided when there was Marty's side? Why aren't you saying anything about that? It's like, right. What's going on there, buddy?
It's the whole like dance of saving face,
Yes.
saving company face.
Yes.
But again, what everyone here is all asking for is okay. Mick gave evidence. Where's yours? If this little text in a black box is
Mhm.
what you are giving us,
Yes.
you ain't winning over anybody. But apparently they are with these 15k likes.
Mhm.
So either these 15k likes don't know what is actually going on, and just taking Bethesda's word because it's a company versus one man.
Yeah. They even said we are aware of the details and history in this matter and unequivocally support Marty, Chad, and the team at ID Software. It's like, okay, well, I mean, he's the one who attacked first, so it's like, okay,
Yeah,
that really says something, I guess.
it kind of reminds me of a certain group in the world. They'll only save them. They'll save their people, but they know that person did wrong, but they'll still try to save them and say, oh, they're a good boy or girl. They will never do that. It's like,
Right.
bruh.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh.
Now, of course, yes, even though Mick Gordon looks like he has the evidence and he has all that stuff, let's wait. Let's see what the update is like. I know it's hard to not pick a side or whatever, right? I mean, naturally, you know, personally for me, I would like to go to Mick Gordon's side because he looks like he has a lot of evidence. He has a lot of things to back up his claims and stuff like that. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
But let's just wait. I know it's you know, that kind of situation, right? Especially with the one previously with you know, involving with
somebody,
you know, with a certain which you know, all that stuff, you know, with the character and stuff like that and all that in between. But let's just wait, see what else comes out. If nothing comes out, that's just what it is. But again, we'll see.
We'll see, kids.
Yeah. But it is definitely, there is something to say though about this statement here. It's like, sounds incredibly superficial, you know. Very
sounds like it was an AI generated image.
I wonder if anyone wants to take this as a NFT or whatever and try to sell it. Man. Well,
what a year, everyone! What a year!
What a year! Yeah, what a time we live in, right? 2020 has been a very just all over the place, man. Let's put it that way. A lot of crazy people coming out, the crazies, right? Coming out. You know, we had to stay inside for like a long time at some point. Man, it's
you had to. I had to go work.
Oh, I mean, I still had to go to work too. I mean, like, but come back home immediately, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, remember, I work at a warehouse, so you know.
I work at an evil place.
Yep, you work at you know, a hardware store, you know, a giant hardware store.
To which people still don't understand. Why can't you ship this now? We are in the middle of the freaking ocean.
Yep.
I'm sorry, we don't have Doctor Strange's sling ring that we can go to our warehouse in Cali. Hold on. Got it.
Can you imagine just people see people doing this? All right, I'll be right back. Oh man.
Or it's like, where's my product? Let's go. Let me check our shipping department.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the fucking? Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Yeah. Or you have to. Or
wait, is that for next week? You know what? Just
yeah.
If I had a sling ring, I'll be like this. Hi, Max.
Yep. Yep.
She'd probably like teach Ripley to punch me when the portal opens. It's like, hi, every pack. Ooh.
Yep.
Close it up. Close it up. Close it up.
All right. Well.
Actually, that would be bad too.
Yeah. Imagine a world of magic instead of fucking crypto digital money making nonsense.
I think I would be banned from doing magic because of reasons. Very, very unlawful reasons.
The mystic arts. The mystic arts will have a word with you.
Zawa, why do you keep summoning Godzilla?
Fucking
like, because I want to hear stories from him.
Wong will have a word with you.
Wongers. What episode number are we on Sopranos? Oh, is this the one she died?
Spoilers.
You'd be like, fucking.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, it's okay. I cried the same time too.
Yep.
Let's go karaoke and sing Hotel California.
Yeah, Hotel California. Yep. All right. Let's gonna move on here, and now this is this is definitely sad to talk about, but
this one hurt a lot of people.
Oh yeah, for sure. So the voice of Batman from the animated series, Kevin Conroy, passed away. He pretty much had intestinal cancer, so that's very unfortunate that he was, taken. And at a time like this, just very sudden, I'm sure, for people around him, for sure.
Yeah.
So my heart goes out to them. And he looks like he's been, he was, looking good for someone, again, for somebody who had cancer, just like, Mr. Chadwick Boseman. I didn't even know he had cancer until, that news came out of his death, of his passing. And it's always, stuff like this always is very definitely surprising, and of course sad to see, because especially when it comes to like voice actors, that character is like it's like they're like the soul of that character, and then that soul kind of disappears is what it feels like. It's
like for a lot of 90 babies, which is us.
Yes,
we grew up with the animated series, so from that day forward on, after watching anime series, every time you read Batman in the comics,
that's the voice.
It's his voice. It's his voice. Same thing with the Joker. So for me, I flip flop between Mark Hamill and
Jack Nicholson.
Not Nicholson. Yeah, Jack Nicholson and Caesar.
Oh yeah. To me, it's more
and then
Mark Hamill, but
yeah. But more recently, because I'm slowly going back and watching the Batman from the 2000s. I used to hated that Joker's voice, but now he's growing on to me. Because he had that weird, like, cynical voice, but it wasn't like, to me, like, at first, like, ooh. But then after, again, everyone, I do recommend watch the Batman from the early 2000s. It's actually, it's really good. Like, all the villains are written really well. And still to this day, Clayface is still my favorite Batman Rogue Gallery villain.
Okay. Yeah.
And then there's Killer Croc, but that's because of other reasons. We'll continue. Hi, Mr. Catholic either.
Right. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, Kevin Conroy is definitely Batman, because I've watched the animated series, and of course Justice League definitely like cemented that even further. His performance as Batman has been just iconic throughout the 90s and of course the early 2000s. And not to mention, right, he was able to voice him in the video games and a lot of stuff. And I think one of his last ones was with Multiverses. So glad to at least hear him for at least one last time, for me anyway, as Batman. It was nice to hear.
He also did his live action version of Bruce Wayne in one of the CW shows.
Oh, really? Dang.
I think it was either Legends of Tomorrow or Flash, when they were having the Crisis of Infinite Earth story arc, where they went to different universes. Which again, it's the Flash, so it wasn't really that well written, but we were able to see Kevin Conroy as being Bruce. We saw what was his name? Original Superman.
Oh,
the 80s.
Yeah.
In there too, as a old Clark Kent, and we saw Smallville's Superman. So it was like a good, like, that whole arc was like a good, like, for the fans.
Yeah.
It's more sad now because for Mark Hamill, he took it really to heart.
Oh yeah.
For us consumers, it was the only reason why Mark Hamill agreed to play Joker was because of working with Kevin Conroy. So now, since Kevin is gone,
yeah, that fire, man.
Whatever DC, upcoming video game or series or movie they want to use Mark Hamill, they either have to come up with a really good explanation why they want Mark Hamill, or just give Mark Hamill, his respects and say, thank you for voicing the Joker all these years. But yeah.
Even Warner Brothers Discovery took the time to make this statement about Kevin Conroy. So not gonna read it, of course, but it's that's that level of respect that a lot of people and companies are giving to him because of how much of contribution he made to the DC animated series as Batman. That's how iconic he was. His voice just very, very impactful. So let me play this clip here to just
No, no,
solidify his
you are not my
greatness.
father. I am not a disgrace. I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Batman.
yeah. So that's one of the iconic lines. I am Batman. That's just so simple, but yet with his voice, it's so impactful. It's something that will carry on with you for the rest of your life, as long as you like cartoons and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or you still like DC to an extent, or you like Batman, of course, right? Yeah. To me, Kevin Conroy is Batman. Like that, his voice, his personality, his nuance, his touch, his soul will forever for me be Batman, right? There's been so many Batmans over the years, right? Like with the movies and the other cartoons and whatever such, right? Batman has so much, but always for me, Kevin Conroy will always be Batman for me.
And that's the other thing that I wish that when Warner Brothers does, a Batman movie,
Mm-hmm.
which I think the Batman kind of did it better of the origin story. They kind of like just grazed on it because Batman's story has been told so many times. So it's like, oh
Right.
god, thank you. You did what Marvel did with Spider-Man. They didn't make a origin story movie. They just went straight to like, here's Spider-Man
Right.
on his adventure.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to tell you shit about how he got his powers and about Uncle Ben.
Yeah, we all know that story like billions of times. Yeah.
It's beaten to your freaking head.
Stop shooting Uncle Ben. Stop shooting Batman's parents. Like we know what happened to them.
Martha and Thomas. Stop shooting stop trying to stop being Disney.
Yeah.
Stop killing off parents.
Yeah, father figures and such. Yeah, I know, right? And some brothers sometimes, but yeah, big brothers, But
That's why now I'm kind of hurting that if they did make a Batman Beyond, Kevin Conroy would have been a really good old Bruce. If they made a Batman Beyond live action.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
But now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton would be their next best.
Yeah,
choice
yeah.
as an old Bruce.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But again, it comes to like who will play a good Terry McGinnis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who would be a good old Barbara.
Oh yeah, Barbara and Waller, right? And then Phantom. I forget her name, but yeah.
Andrea.
Andrea,
Yeah, Andrea. And also like who would I don't know. Like it's there.
Right.
But it's like you gotta pick carefully who would be Terry, Laura, and everyone else. Like Bruce, it's okay because you have your pick list.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But again, thank you, Kevin Conroy.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Thank you, Kevin Conroy, for your hard work and contribution for, and for making Batman so that much more iconic, man. I'm sure a lot of people in the '90s think very similar ways with the animated series and all that stuff. A lot of people a lot of people with their first exposure to Batman was the animated series. So
Yep.
yeah. Not so much like with Adam West and all that stuff, right? But yeah.
I mean, well, technically, from my exposure to Batman was Scooby Doo. The 70s when they had the the guest characters.
Yes. I
come in.
remember.
So it was that, and then Super Friends,
Yes.
and then
yes.
the animated series, and then la-di-da. And then when I heard about the Adam West Batman later down it as a wee lad, and I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, wow, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's very different. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, for me,
like, wow, this is stupid, but it was like that fun stupid.
mm-hmm. For me, it's funny. Like I felt like the anime series came first, and then Super Friends somehow popped into my radar.
Snuck it, yeah, snuck it, right?
I think it's just because the way Cartoon Network like did their lineup, right? Like
at the time, yeah. Right.
Yeah, so they always show the anime series first, and
Yeah.
then Super Friends somewhere. Yeah.
See, kids, back in the wee days of the 90s, we had a really good cartoon afternoon block and Saturday
Yeah.
mornings.
Yeah.
Not so much now. Now it's pretty much okay. Crunchyroll, when is this episode
I
coming
know.
out?
It's all on YouTube.
On Mondays.
It's all on
On
fucking.
Mondays, got it.
It's all on like streaming
Blue.
series stuff, streaming websites. For a lot of them anyway. People are just on their iPads and stuff like that too. That's the thing. Not so much TV anymore. Right. And of course, Kevin Conroy is all there for the TV stuff, man. The pretty much the golden age of cartoons, or and I guess in that regard too.
Yep.
That's when it really started to shine, I feel. Now you could say, 80s cartoons, 70s, and all that stuff. That was the golden era. But like, I don't know, man. I felt like
80s cartoons. They question your sexuality. Look at you, He-Man.
Yeah.
What you doing with them kids?
They have He-Man. They have G.I. Joe, and then they have Transformers.
Thundercats.
Yes.
Oh yes, the Transformers. Oh yes, Bumblebee got me hot.
No, not Rodimus Prime. Like,
Yeah. No, but sorry everyone. Who loves Transformers. My favorite will always be Soundwave.
yeah,
Sorry.
he's kind of cool.
Sorry, I am neither. I don't. There are some Autobots I like, but Decepticons.
I always gear towards the Decepticons, to be honest, including Megatron, especially in Beast Wars. Yes. I
Did you hear the origin? The origin of that stuff. I'll show you the video if I can.
I've seen that video. When someone asked him the question, he said something. He's like, "Did that answer your question?" Yes. Yes. Oh, I love David K. Man, he's to me he's Megatron. Yeah. I know there's Frank Welker. I know that, but I gotta give it to David K.
That, like on the topic with Kevin Conroy and Batman, people go like, "Oh, I want to have a relationship like the Joker and Harley." Is like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
You stop there.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, "Oh, so you want a destructive relationship?" Okay, so you're saying that you also want to have a relationship of Megatron and Starscream? What? No, it's like, why not? Megatron allows Starscream to shoot his load all the time, and I'm like, by Joe, he's out of line, but he's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. But you'll be deeply missed, Kevin Conroy. It's very, very hard to always see the voice behind these like characters from the old era, nostalgic stuff, and it sucks, man.
But hey, he's now hanging out with Harambe, Stan Lee, Chadwick.
He can now rest for sure. Yes. Yep. That is pretty much that. So he is Batman. We can end it on that one.
Yeah. Next up.
All right,
is
next up. This one's a fun one.
confusing. Yeah, this is very confusing, kids, because of one section in these nominations.
One particular section, but yeah. So okay, let's just go through the thing. So okay,
Julie, do the thing.
yes, yes. Oh man, what was his name? It's been a while, man.
I forget it. But I wanted to cosplay as him when it was on the hype, but I couldn't find my Julie.
Yeah,
That was the bad part.
yeah.
So I couldn't go like, Julie, do the thing.
Oh man, that's gonna bother me. Hold on.
And then there was one time my friend wanted me to cosplay as the Earth Prince.
Oh.
But at the time I didn't have the hair, so it would have been a wig.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you can do the Beyonce dance. I was like, the what? Because I didn't watch the episode yet. And then when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, he's doing Who Run the World.
Varric, that's what it was. Oh my god. Varric. I love that guy. Even though he had no bending abilities, he was so great. He was
like the Tony Stark of that.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always
much.
building shit.
Mm-hmm. Building shit. Yep. And then Julie was, what's her face? Pepper, right?
Yeah, and I like how she was the one that asked him to marry her.
Right.
I was like,
she was always the initiator, right?
yeah, I'm like, see, kids, a man doesn't always have to,
Propose,
hold the reins to propose. Give this woman, yes, yes.
Yes.
All right, back to
the Game Awards. Lovely event of 2022. Thanks to our lovely Pope, Dorito Pope, Jeff Keighley, because we'll get to that section. But anyway, yes. So the Game of the Year does feature Plague Tale, Requiem, Elden Ring, of course, God of War, Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. What did you think of this particular selection here?
Well, first off, let me remind you, everyone, this year, yes, we had big hitters, but it wasn't a lot. So
Not really, no.
These pools are tiny.
Yeah.
We're not even in the one, like if it was a pool, we're stuck at the 1 foot.
Yeah, maybe 3 foot to be generous, but one or two, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're stuck right
because we have like no offense, but we have Stray here as part of the Game of the Year.
You don't like playing as a meow meow?
Like,
are you saying you're a cat hater?
Hey man, I'm just saying what it is, man. I mean, we have a game like Stray in the Game of the Year competing with Elden Ring.
Into your room and just give my cat and go like.
Yeah, it's in. I mean, one way to look at it is like, hey, Stray is in the likes of God of War, Elden Ring, and stuff like that. So, but
it's because of the story.
Story, yeah, yep.
Okay, so for Game of the Year, minus Stray,
of course, but
and a Plague's Tale. Like, I'm sorry, take those two out.
You like Plague's Tale or Plague Tale?
No, take them out.
Oh, take it out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, take them out.
Take it out. Okay.
And leave the rest in. Those 4, I had to count. Looks pretty strong, but
yeah.
Sorry, Simmons. Xenoblade ain't gonna cut it.
It's not, no.
Horizon Forbidden West isn't gonna fucking cut it. It's gonna be between Elden Ring.
You play that game too, so
yeah. So it's like, I'm sorry, it's gonna be between Elden Ring and Ragnarok. I want to, because Elden Ring. I'm sorry, people. Elden Ring is a niche game. Like, when you think about it, it's a niche game.
It is.
So God of War might take it.
Yeah, I feel like God of War does have a pretty strong chance.
Dad of War boy.
Yep. I would kind of laugh.
He doesn't call him boy anymore.
I would like to see Stray win just because it would be pretty funny, but I have a feeling, God
if it won, I think the whole place would be like silent, like.
I think the
And
devs are
even
just gonna be like, wait, what? Like, oh my
devs would be like confused.
Yes.
Kojima would be like
of course.
checking his notes. Did I make this conspiracy?
Mhm.
No.
Yep. Yeah.
Even Jeff Keighley will be like,
Yeah. I mean, I've heard good things about Plague Tale, but I definitely don't see it as game of the year. But either way, I've heard good things, a lot of good things about Plague Tale. A lot of people have been liking it and stuff like that, from what I've been experiencing. But I feel like definitely Elden Ring. I feel like God of War are going to be competing for that title, or that award, excuse me. But as much as I would like to see Stray or Xenoblade Chronicles 3 win it, just because I like JRPGs, that's some sort of thing. But I think it's gonna be.
But we have to be realistic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, God of War, Elden Ring.
We cannot live in universe 3176 or whatever.
Yeah. Yep. Game direction looking pretty similar, except for immortality. That's pretty much the only thing.
See, that's the thing with game direction. It has such a broad definition.
Yeah.
I wanna say like a game direction, like a good game direction would be again God of War. Because they took what was good with the first one and then they carried it over and then still went to a new direction. Elden Ring, sorry, it's always the same fucking formula.
Well, I mean, there is some faults with God of War. I mean, it has a lot of hand holding from what I've been hearing, so that could hold it back.
I mean, why are people complaining? Don't you want to be handheld by Kratos? Bored. Get over here. Roar.
It was like, parry this attack or something like that. I was like, wow, dang, okay. Wow. I can definitely see how that could be very annoying.
I mean, there was one I guess fun little thing in the game that I kind of saw was Atreus tries to punch a chest and he's like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then they were like, I guess you don't have the strength like your father. It's like, ooh.
Yeah. And it breaks it with the bow.
He's like, ooh, here, apply cold water on that wound.
Yeah, yes. Yep. But I would say
best narrative.
Oh, sorry. I would say for direction, God of War. I think it'll win that one. But best narrative, yes. Again, looking
best narrative.
I think looking pretty familiar pretty familiar minus Stray. So that's pretty much
I'm sorry to say Forbidden West, it's kind of all over the place.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess it's because, when you don't set yourself straight into the main story and you go through side quests, and then if you don't play after a while, you kind of have to go like, okay, where am I?
Right.
Who's this? What is that? How did I get this? Who am I?
I can imagine
Plague Tale, I want to...
Oh, Plague Tale, so go ahead, sorry.
I want to say that's a straightforward narrative.
Elden
Ring, kind of the same thing. Like, it's kind of straightforward, but, it's like you kind of have to dig your own, like...
Yeah, you have to go explore and find your way. But, I mean, I think it pays off. If
Ragnarok, I want to say it also has a good narrative, but because some people like me, who knows some of the... not lore, but the mythology of Norse mythology, it kind of hurts my brain of what they did with some of the gods.
Right. Okay.
Just a little. It's like, wait, this god doesn't do this. Wait, who is that? What are you?
Right. And then there's immortality. I don't know much about immortality, so I can't really say. But I don't know. I have a feeling Ragnarok is going to take it. Just cause. Yep. Art direction, again, pretty
Scorn.
Yeah, with Scorn. You think Scorn's gonna win it?
Scorn to win.
Yeah,
because that one scene that threw off a lot of streamers.
I definitely have not seen that scene, so not that I care to play it. But,
it involves a PP.
Oh, okay.
It came out of nowhere, and everyone was like,
Yeah.
like they had to check, like, oh my god, is Twitch gonna, like ban me for this?
Yeah.
And also, it's the artist that did fucking Alien, Edgar. Jesus Christ, this man, I don't know what fuels him to draw stuff like that, but holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, sir, are you on acid? No, I am the acid. Ah, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe Scorn has a pretty good chance, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel like before we go on any further, I feel like Ragnarok is going to be like that game that will steal most of the awards. Yeah. Just take a lot of the awards. Kind of like with Last of Us Part 2. Oh my god, that was so annoying.
Last of Us Part 2 winning so many stuff when they shouldn't have. It was like, okay.
Yeah.
Not at all. How much did you pay, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
How many bots did you
pay
awaken?
Pay the what do you call the board,
voting.
Right?
Yeah.
Who decides these things? Anyway,
like, how much did you pay IGN to put the majority votes?
Oh my god! All right, you know what's funny? But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? The one that people actually voted for wasn't Last of Us Part 2. So it's like that really says something, right?
Yep.
All
right.
Yep.
What's next?
All right. Best score and music. So we have Plague Tale, Elden Ring, God of War, of course, Metal Hellsinger, and then Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Okay, Metal Hellsinger, that's the rhythm shooting game.
Yes,
right?
the rhythm metal shooting game, yes.
Okay. I kind of want to be bad about that. Is like they shouldn't count because they're using, like actual music,
actual songs. Okay.
Songs.
It's not original pieces.
To me, that's kind of like cheating, but
right.
That's just me. So the ones that should have the spotlight would be Xenoblade 3 and
Elden Ring, perhaps.
Probably Elden Ring, yeah.
Yeah. I heard a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 music, and it's pretty good. And then Elden Ring, pretty fucking good, Bear McCreary, you can't go wrong with him with this type of like stuff. He did Godzilla, King of the Monsters, so I liked his take on Godzilla. So I'm sure his music for Ragnarok is also up there too. So yeah, I can definitely see those three.
I hope he returns for Godzilla and Kong.
Oh yeah.
Which now a lot of people think it's gonna be Gigan instead of Biolante, but I really don't care. As long as one of them makes it, thank you, please.
Yeah.
And because of, do you have it in our list? Yes, you do. Well, I'll boygasm about that.
Yep. All right, let's get on with this one. Best audio design: Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring.
Modern Warfare 2, because I finally saw the video that everyone was saying that these two characters are gay for each other.
Oh,
you cannot tell me otherwise.
I have not seen that video, so I'll.
I mean,
check it out.
I don't know the Call of Duty franchise, from top to bottom. Modern Warfare 2, or technically the Modern Warfares that's coming out now, are they a retelling or
it's a retelling
remake?
Yeah. It's a retelling, so it's kind of a brand new story, but it takes a lot from the old stuff. So all the characters are there, but the story is different.
So if we're gonna put it like a way I can think about it is like the Halloween franchise.
Yeah.
You have this timeline, and then now this is like a different branch.
Yeah.
It's following the same step, but like different.
Yeah. You still have Captain Price, you have Ghost, you have Soap, and blah, 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 whatever, right? But it's different story, so.
And that those are the two that a lot of people are saying, like, damn, are they boyfriends? And I'm like, what the hell do you mean? Watch a few videos. Okay, these dialogues are like, borderline like Flirtatious.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Wow.
No wonder I've been seeing a lot of my artists.
Yeah.
Says
I've seen that screenshot
draw.
with Ghost a lot.
Yeah.
As of late.
A lot of my artists been drawing ghosts, like in very risque positions. I'm
yeah.
like, why are they drawing this guy so much? Oh,
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
More, please.
Yeah. Yep. So there's Modern Warfare 2, Elden Ring, Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7, and Forbidden West. See, my personal bias, of course, I gotta say Gran Turismo 7 because I actually play that game. I like the sounds, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah,
but
that's what I was gonna say. Like, if we're going by sounds and audio, you have Gran Turismo because sound of the engines, the tires, the weather,
yes,
rain hitting your window, you slamming into the barriers and saying that this is what it feels driving in California on a rainy day.
Yeah. Just another day in California, man. But
for Forbidden West, I want to say it's the atmosphere sound, the ambiance.
Yeah.
I almost say ambulance and ambulance.
Yep.
Ambulance. Krankenwagen.
Yeah.
I cannot say anything with Modern Warfare. I'm sorry. All Call of Duty games sound the same.
I mean, the guns this time around do sound a little better, but I haven't checked out everything else, I will say. But other than that,
we're losing point B. Squad A down. Grenade.
I don't think I'll win it, but it's probably gonna be either Elden Ring, God of War, or possibly Gran Turismo 7. But hey, maybe Horizon Forbidden West could maybe take this one. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Probably. Yep. All right. Best performance. We have Ashley Birch from Horizon, Charlotte McBurney from Plague Tale, Christopher Judge, God of War. Yes, that's Kratos. Manon Gage, or Manon Gage, for Immortality. And Sonny Soljic for God of War Ragnarok. I think that's Kratos' son.
Yeah, that's Loki, aka Atreus.
Oh, okay.
So we have two people from God of War.
Yeah. I don't know. I say Christopher Judge because I think. I think he'll take it. Boy.
I hope those two go up on stage again and
read a boy. Read a boy.
Well, it's a boy now. He'll be like, read it, Atreus. Or maybe he'll be like, read it, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He just looks at him like, the fuck you said.
Yep. Or rather, he says, read a boy to Christopher Judge. It's like, damn. How the roles have reversed.
Wow. How the turntables turn.
How the turn had tabled.
Fucking The Office. My, how the turntables turn. Fuck, I missed that. He's like, yes, you did. Yes, you did, sir, but it's okay.
All right. Games for Impact. Would you want to read this one?
Games for Impact. Memoir Blue. Cloister. Shit.
Is it Cloisters? I don't know.
No, but the way I read it was in the spelling of the Pokemon.
I know that's what it seems like, right? I don't know. I go with
Pokemon. I go with freaking Pokemon eyes.
Yeah, I go.
Cloisters Interactive and Tamura.
Okay.
Okay, Dust Falls. Interior Night / Xbox Game Studios.
Okay.
Citizen Sleeper. Jump Over the Age. What a interesting company name. Fellow Traveler.
Another interesting name.
Endling. Extinction is Forever. Why does that sound like a freaking like song to a rock band?
I know, right? Extinction is Forever. Yeah, that's the band name, and Endling is that's the song name. Anyway,
Hero Beat Studio,
Uh-huh.
Handy Games,
Yeah.
Hindsight, Team Hindsight, and Apira.
Mhm.
I was a teenage exo college. Oh god.
Exocolonist. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Norway Games / Finji.
Okay. I don't know about this one. I
Sorry
can't
to
really
say,
say much.
I haven't
Yeah.
I haven't heard any of it, but if I was gonna choose, I'll choose the rock band one, the rock band sounding.
Yeah,
game.
the Endling Extinction is Forever, just because it sounds like a rock band. Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Like this sounds like like their number one hit.
hmm Well, this one's a little more familiar. What's the best ongoing game nominations?
Best ongoing game: Apex Legend,
hmm
Final Fantasy 14.
I love how you just skipped Destiny.
Skip everything else.
Man,
It's like
is that a roast or what?
the shade.
Yep, the shade.
If I sorry, Destiny, Fuck Night,
Hmm.
Shingen Pack Im.
Oh my god. Genshin Impact, and there's Fortnite, Destiny 2. Yes, so.
Yes. Okay, let's be real.
Yes.
It's either gonna be 14 or Genshin.
Yeah.
Let's just be real.
Right. Normal.
Apex, you guys ain't fucking doing it. for
Yeah.
anybody right now. Even
What
with
happened
the
to
new-
that round one ring, man? It's too short. Like, what the fuck? Round one is so fast.
Your new legend, whatever her name.
Oh, Catalyst? Yeah.
Calypso, Catalyst, whatever. She's okay. Oh, but she gets countered really hard.
Well,
I'm gonna reinforce the door. Maggie, do the thing. All right.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as you stay away from the door, I mean, that's fine. But still, yes, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Destiny. Destiny died.
Yeah.
Fortnite. Fortnite, it's only there because, with all the IPs, which I don't know how they have the money for it.
I don't know, man. It makes a lot of money. They run their own.
Watch, everyone. When they announce in Fortnite, you get to play as Luffy or Zoro. This man over here is gonna play for 1 month.
I'm not.
Just 1 month.
I'm not.
Liar.
I'm not. I am not touching that thing with a 10-foot pole.
You smell shit.
No, that's your own shit, bro. That your own shit.
And then someone in Max's Chat's like, why don't you want to play Fortnite? Because I don't want to fucking play it. Okay, what if they put Wargrave on it? I'm like,
That's not gonna happen.
I'm like,
That's the one. That is the one that is not gonna happen. Yeah, that is the one franchise that will not make it in there. I'm sorry, but
if they get another franchise like Super Sentai or Kamen Rider, I'll be like, whoa,
yeah, that's another one.
you have money. That is
Like, I think
it's toy. You're flying money at toy. Oh, okay.
Like, I can
Where
see.
are you getting this money?
I can definitely see Ultraman or even Godzilla making it there before Digimon for sure. Like, way before.
Yeah, but Daddy Zilla's already going to another better game.
Yes, of course. Very much, very, very fitting. Yes, very fitting.
Okay.
But you would say no. But you would say either Final Fantasy 14 and Genshin?
or Genshin.
See, I would like to say Genshin, but because of what they have been said, they've been saying, and what their philosophy is from this forward on, I can't say Genshin Impact deserves the best ongoing game because of how they're treating. Because of how they're treating like some of their fans, their players, right? Like, for the most part, even though it's a casual game, blah blah blah, right? It's like that infamous interview. They literally said, "Oh, we don't want to create excessive anxiety, so we're not going to put in any more combat modes that are relating to or that are similar to that of the Spiral Abyss, which is basically your most difficult content, quote unquote, that involves with combat, right? You know, it's pretty much like the test of how good your team is, how good your characters are, how well they're built, and how good you are, right? And that's the only like pretty much like permanent combat content that we have. And that's why people have been like saying like, oh, are we gonna get any more of this? Like, you know, and they pretty much says no because they don't want to create excessive anxiety. And yet, what is this game about, right? It's a gacha game that's built around excessive anxiety. Oh, you gotta get this weapon, right? Because it'll make your character so powerful. But it's like, why? Well, if you're not gonna focus on combat, then why the hell do you have a weapon banner? Why do you have this banner? Why do you have that banner? What's the point of building these characters in the first place? What's the point, right? So
To make it look pretty.
making it look pretty. Oh, the story is great, yeah. And then I don't know. And then I guess the Chinese players are it's pretty much what they're really catering towards. I guess the Chinese players don't want to be on there for that long, so why put in difficult content or with combat and shit? It's so at this point, it's pretty much like Fate Grand Order, you know, where there's really no end game. There's just story and events. I think you can agree on that one, Zawa, because like what else is there to do right now, right? In Fate Grand Order, you just grind for characters, for materials, and XP, and the quartz, right? The stupid little, what do you call those? The QP or whatever, right? That's the shit that you need to even power up the characters, right? Because that's it's yeah. It was kind of like a spit in the face, especially like when, you know, we've been like building these characters up, like we've been having fun with the combat and everything. Why have all the reactions? Why have all the elemental reactions? Why have all this elements and stuff like that? What's the point, right? If you're not gonna even care about the combat beyond what's already existing in there. Oh my god, whose banner is that? I can't see because it's so bright. But anyway,
Minamoto.
Oh, okay.
Raiko. Berserker phone, because the next singularity is next week, so they're kind of pushing out characters that are revolved around that singularity out before the new characters come out.
So, point being, the philosophy from here on is really stupid. I think it's very hypocritical. And they're literally not it's like, yeah,
they're not trying.
They're not trying. It's like they're not even like they don't care about this part of the fan base, and yet you have an answer that's literally like contradictory to what your whole thing is with this game.
It's like, from what it sounds like, they wanted to make this game, but they didn't want to put the work after a certain point.
Yeah. And here's
which like,
go ahead.
Like, we can understand that, but that's the thing with, you know, gacha games.
Yep.
You kind of have to have a sequence of events.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when are you going to hit the next story chapter? aka for us Fate Go players, Singularity, what events will take place in between the dry spell. That's what I call it nowadays, the dry spell.
That's literally what Genshin is going through. It's just story and these events during the dry spell, back to the more story. Right? You're not even like doing anything with the permanent combat content. It's just ridiculous. And why and their reason for it is just ridiculous as well, just as ridiculous as this whole situation itself. So that's why I wouldn't give it to get best ongoing game. I'd rather see something like Final Fantasy 14 get that award for this year anyway. So yeah,
this is what I'm hoping for. 14 wins, and then you just see Yoshi P dressed up as the next class that they're going to
That'd be
introduce
pretty
in their
funny.
coming. I'm like, motherfucker, he's taking this opportunity to be like, so this is the new class, everyone. Like he's holding it. And it's like, but again, Yoshi P cannot, I don't think Yoshi P cannot make it, though, because he's still working on 16.
Yeah,
So
he's a busy man.
I think
so.
he's locked.
Yeah.
Which again, Square, just because he saved you on that game doesn't mean that you should use him like that again for 16. Which I don't know if 16 needed to be saved.
I don't know, man.
But to kind of like say like 85% of the entire team is made up of Yoshi P's team. It's like what? You guys okay? You guys okay?
Yep. All right.
Yes. Rough.
Best indie game.
Next one.
Yep.
Best indie the gamers. First up, we have Cult of the Lamb, Massive Monster / Devolver Digital. Next one is Neon White. Shinji, do the thing.
Just do the thing.
And get in the fucking robot. Go touch your mom, or I don't know.
Oh God.
That show is so fucking weird.
Very.
Neon White / Angel Matrix Anna Purna. That's a lot of Anna Purnas that I've been seeing.
Yep.
Seafood.
Seafood, yes.
Sloka. Stray. Blue 12 Studios Anna Pura. And last is Tunic.
Yep.
From the Tunic team. Shinji. Best indie. Because from what I've seen recently through like Twitter and stuff, I see Stray, Code of Lamb, and Seafood as the top contenders.
Yeah. Seems like Tuna kind of not really it's not really in the hotness, right? Like it's just kind of like there, unfortunately. It looks pretty, but kind of just, I don't know. Kind of just exists. I guess
You're just here.
You're just here.
All right, next one.
Yeah, I mean, I say Sifu just cause, but Stray is kind of up there too. But
yeah. Did you know, everyone? Sifu is also a different type of game genre.
Oh my God!
Get to in a bit.
We're building up to it. We're building up to it.
I know.
So
best debut indie.
Yes.
Neon Genesis White Angel Me. I'm just calling it Neon Genesis.
Yeah.
Neon White. Norco. Noriko? Put an I right there, like out of nowhere. Stray, Tunic, and Vampire Saviors. Not the Capcom game, kids.
Survivors.
Sorry.
Survivors.
No, it's Saviors. It's Saviors.
Survivors. All right.
What's name?
Saviors.
Got it.
All right.
Circle. What was it? Like if you misspell something, you circle it and you put SP and then underline it.
Jesus. I don't know. I say Stray just because. Stray. Yep. Or Neon White.
All right.
But best community support. What's on here?
We have Apox Orajans, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Footnight, and No Man's Sky has a community support.
Yes.
No Man's Sky.
Yes.
It's like, wait, what?
Yes, they do. They do. Believe it or not.
Okay, sorry, kids. It's still gonna be 14.
I feel like it's 14 as well.
14, like, if I remember, they won that category so many times. If I remember.
I think they deserve, they deserve the praise. But anyway, best mobile game.
But not Apex.
Apex Legends mobile.
I swear to fucking God, I hate how um Lifeline's shield is
Oh.
in the mobile and not in the.
Well,
But
that's
no,
because
it's okay, everyone.
that's because Newcastle isn't there, is he?
Yeah, no, the Casco is there.
Oh, he's there.
It's like-
He's there in the mobile
No,
game.
not in the Mario game, but
Oh, okay.
because Newcastle, when you revive somebody,
Yes,
he makes the
yes,
shield.
he
I was
makes a
like,
shield.
okay, so there what
That's where it
Lifeline's
went.
shield.
Yes.
It's like, oh, okay. All right, where was I? Best mobile game.
So yes, Apex Legends Mobile, and then
Diablo. Okay. Diablo Immortal. Genshin Impact. Marvel Snap.
oh yeah,
Still don't understand that game. And Tower of Fantasy,
yeah,
which is another Genshin-like game,
yeah, open
but-
world, yeah, that
but-
kind of thing, yeah.
but better.
I don't,
I read it.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on how you look at it, but it doesn't appeal to me as much. So I don't know. You can ask James or Josh, I think, because they're the ones who played it. So
The best mobile, to me, that's gonna win is Diablo Immortal.
oh hell no, dude.
I cannot.
I mean,
I cannot say anything about Marvel Snap because I tried to watch a few gameplays of it. I still don't understand the fuck what's going on that screen.
Right. I mean, for me, I'm just gonna give it to Genshin Impact here, just because I did like the story for Samara, which is like the newest story. So I'll give credit to that. So maybe here that deserves it. But when it comes to what was the other category, ongoing game, yeah, that's a no there.
Slap them. You humble them.
Yeah.
You whack them across the.
Yeah.
You humble.
Yep. But when it comes
best VR.
Sorry. When it comes to
Comes to
story,
what?
yeah, they did good.
Oh.
Okay. So best VR?
No, Genshin has good story,
Yes.
but it's not in the game. It's called fan fiction, and these lovely videos that I've been seeing online.
Oh yeah.
You know those type of videos.
Yes.
They rip the models.
They rip the models and they do some stuff. Anyways.
Like cooking eggs.
Yes, like cooking eggs, for example.
Best VR/AR.
Mm-hmm.
After the fall. Why does that sound like start of a sentence? After the fall, Jimmy died. He's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Among Us VR.
Mm-hmm.
Bone Lab.
Bone Lab, yes.
Moss. And Red Matter 2. I didn't know there was a Red Matter 1.
I don't know either, but I don't know.
I can't. Yeah, I have no say. I give it to Ingmenges.
Among Us, yeah. I just have a feeling. Oh my god.
All right. Controversial. But
This just in, I guess, from my friend. Apparently, Yuji Naka from who we know as the guy who helped make Sonic is arrested for insider trading.
that, how do you say? That is not good.
Yeah. Wow.
Say it, Sonic. Inside trading. You have tax evasion and inside trading now.
Sheesh. Well, I guess we'll talk more about that next week or something. We'll see more when we see more details. All right.
Yep.
So, best action. What's going on here?
Best action. Bayonetta 3. Platinum Games Nintendo. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Okay. Neon White. Oh, it's an action game. Okay.
Yeah.
Sifu.
Mm-hmm.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shredder's Revenge.
Yes.
Okay. Again, best action has such a broad definition.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Bayo, Sifu, and Teenage TMNT.
You're gonna give. I'm sorry. I'm getting more
I'll
alerts
give it
coming
to-
in. So what did you say?
Bayo, Sifu, and TMNT
Okay.
for the possible winners.
Right, for the possible winners. But do you? I mean, do you feel that Bayna deserves to be nominated for best action?
Best action, yes. Best story.
Okay. I'll definitely find out in December for myself. So, but the action at least is more
It's
nominee worthy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nomination worthy.
Okay.
Another?
All right. So best action adventure. What's going on here?
A Plague's Tale.
Yes.
Requiem. Not Golden Wind Requiem, but a Plague's Tale. God of War Ragnarok. Horizon Forbidden Dawn West. Stray Head. No, Stray was more an adventure. Okay. And Tunic.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, action adventure. Sorry, Ragnarok.
Yeah. I mean, you can't, like, I'm pretty sure people can agree to that. A lot of people can. Yeah. So.
Again, everyone. This year alone for games has been like it's good, but the pool is small.
The pool is small. Yes. A lot of delays were happening. So.
Luck over here is drowning in the 3-feeder. I'm just sitting in the one feet limit.
Yep. All right.
Best roleplay.
Best role playing.
First up is Elden Ring. Next up is Live Alive.
I think so. Yeah.
Pokemon Legends. Arceus?
Yes, Arceus. Some people say Arceus, but I say Arceus.
Yeah. Triangle Strategy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah. Now, for me...
Xenoblade and Elden Ring.
Yeah, I was about to say, even though I did play Pokemon Legends myself, it was a fun game, but I can definitely see Elden Ring or Xenoblade Chronicles 3 possibly take this. Maybe Live Alive. Maybe Live Alive can steal it. I don't know. Maybe it's like the dark, like the what do you call
Dark Horse?
Dark Horse. Yes, thank you. The Dark Horse to take it. I'm not
the underdog.
Yeah. I wouldn't say the underdog, but Dark Horse, like, just out of nowhere, just take it. For this particular category. All right, so the most exciting category of all of these. What's going on, Zawa, right here?
We have DNF Duel. Rebel 1. Get ready, fight.
Wrong game, but
We
all
have
right.
JoJo's. We have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Also Battle. How do you pronounce it? All Star Battle R.
No, it's all Star, not Staru. Come on, man. Come on.
No, no, it's not. It's that other joke too. How do you say strawberry? Ichigo. What do you mean it's not pronounced strawberry? It's like...
Yeah. All right. So what's next?
The King of Fighters 50.
Yes.
Shatter all expectations
Indeed.
in this category.
Man, oh man.
Multiverses and that.
Which is?
Why is Sifu? Why is you here?
Yep. Sifu as a fighting game. I definitely
throw in Yakuza like a dragon.
Any of the Yakuza games in there. Yeah. Throw in Devil May Cry or Bayonetta 3 in there too, because that's.
Or throw in Shenmue.
Yeah, Shenmue. Oh yeah.
Fucking throw that in too.
Yeah.
Like, again, kids, you want to talk about this pool being freaking small? Here you go, kids.
Yeah,
here you go.
Especially in the fighting game side, like yeah, I mean there were a good amount of fighting games, but not enough to fill out this category. I mean, even like at that point, why even bother to have that? Why have the seafood slot, right? Like, just take that away, man. Just don't even have.
It'll be freaking hilarious, but I know everyone will be pissed off if Seafood won that.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Like, for the people going like voting for it for the hee hee ha ha moment is like, one, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Two, is you stupid?
Yeah, it'd be such a spin in the face too, because I'm sure like the people at the slow clap are just like, yeah, we didn't intend this to happen. You know, like it's not particularly a fighting game. Yeah, we have martial arts in there, but it's not a fighting game because
Yeah, we don't versus other players.
yeah, simply put, right?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, simply put, yeah. But yeah, oh, but there's fighting in the game, so it's a fighting game, right? Like.
It's like, okay, then let's throw Pokemon into this.
Yeah, he's just fighting in Pokemon. Like, oh, let's throw in Mario because he fight the mushrooms, right? Like the fucking Goombas and shit. That's so like vague at that point. It's like, what? So what is a fighting game if a game like Sifu is in that category, right? At that point,
Yep.
you know. Oh, Zelda is a fighting game because you're fighting with a sword, right? Sword fighting.
You're fighting against pots. The true enemy.
Yes, indeed. But anyways, yes. So
I'm so sorry, DNF Duo. You might have a chance, but I'm gonna say multiverses.
okay. I want to see King of Fighters win, but I definitely do see Multiverses as like the top competitor or contender for this category. But hey, you know what, Sifu, because it's in there, it is still possible for her to take it, and it'll be just such a spin in the face. So, I mean, a game like Cyberpunk made it into a best RPG or whatever, but didn't win it despite being a pretty big game, and it was an unfinished game at that time. So, I mean, it's in there, but I don't think it'll win. I mean, I'm pretty sure the people who like fighting games will actually vote for it and vote probably either King of Fighters or any other fighting game really in this category.
Yep.
So,
All
right. So, best family
Christian game. Kabe and the Forgotten Land.
Kirby, yes.
Haven't played it.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Lego Star Wars. The ski.
Lego Star Wars, yes.
Mario plus Rabbits. Sparks of
Mario. That's a reference that maybe some people may get.
What's your name? Mario. Luigi Mario is like.
Oh, yeah. All right. Anyway.
Total War.
Mm-hmm.
Warhammer 3.
Yes.
2 Point Campus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I skipped one.
No, you didn't.
Oh yes, I skipped the category. Nintendo Switch Sports and Splatoon 3. What? Because I saw Mario.
Yeah, the Mario Rabbids thing. Yeah, you're right. No, yeah, I fell into that mistake.
I'm like,
oh man, what a day. All right,
let's just smash the two categories together.
No. So Mario Rabbids, Sparks of Hope,
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's Splatoon 3.
Yes.
Best family.
Oh,
Even though Splatoon, has the white ink and family friendly. Family friendly, everybody.
Well, to me, a family game is something you can play locally, and I feel like Splatoon 3 is something more online at this point. Yeah. So I would say I personally give it to Nintendo Switch Sports because that's like a couch co-op game if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
Right.
It's funny that you don't see the Mario Party game in this one because that's not a family game. I'm sorry, everyone. That brings out your inner demons.
Yes. Friendships still be ruined. Mm-hmm.
Friendship are ruined. Probably a possible murder.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Now here we go, kids. The correct
the correct category. You can redeem yourself on this one. So, best sim and
Best
strategy.
sim is Doom Spice. Wow, that game is already out.
Yes, it's been out.
Okay, the Doom Spice Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Mario Rabbids, Sparks of Hope, Total War Hammer 3, 2 Point Campus, and Victoria 3.
Okay.
House of Victoria 3.
Yeah.
It's like I'm going to like the telecom. Fuck does that? What is that?
I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to Mario Rabbids because I actually like the first game. I haven't played the second one just yet, but it was a fun tactical RPG with some like cheesy, fun laughs type of thing. Because it's Rabbids stuff, right? They're kind of like the minions of Ubisoft. So
I will pass on my pick on this because
it's hard.
no say on this.
Yeah, not even Total War. I mean, yeah.
All right, so this category coming up will all be done by Hawk.
Okay.
This is his category.
Yes, pretty much. Best sports and racing. So we got F1 22, we have FIFA 23, NBA 2K23, a lot of 23s and 20s and stuff like that. Gran Turismo 7, of course, and then Ollie Ollie World. Obviously for me, it's gonna be GT7 because that's the one I played, and I don't know. I think it kind of deserves it and stuff like that. Now, despite the monetization of the cars and blah blah blah, but I don't know how is FIFA 23 and the NBA 2K3s with their monetizations. So I don't know, personal thing. So I'm just gonna give it a GT7. That's the one I played. So that's my gut instinct.
He was paid to say that. He actually likes FIFA.
Yes, I was paid to shit on them. Yes, yes, absolutely. Well, boy, would I do that anyway?
Oh boy.
Yeah, best multiplayer. We have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. We have Multiverses, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give that to Multiverses because I think they've been doing a good job, like overall. Giving what the fans want. While it's fulfilling its objective, sure, like being pretty grindy. It's got this monetization stuff, but it's got the basic stuff that fans like to have, right? Including a good online experience and much better than even Smash Ultimate, right? So that's
Cover your ears, Sakurai. Cover your ears.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Overwatch. Meanwhile, Overwatch 2, I say it does not deserve any of that at all because of the only thing overhauled is the shop, and the battle pass is complete dog poo because because
say it out of their heart. It's shit, people.
Yes, it's completely shit.
Apex Legend is doing a fucking better job on the freaking battle pass.
Yeah, like especially I just got to level 55 and I've been playing that game casually for like a month, right? A good solid month. That's how far that's how
not how a battle pass should work.
No, because it's
Apex. You can go hiatus for a month. You play 5 games and you gain like at least 5 levels.
Yes. Yes.
Overwatch. You leave for 2 weeks. You barely make 1 fucking level.
1 or 2 if you're lucky. Yep. That's
But if you're like Elon Musk, you can throw money at Blizzard and say, I want the whole fucking battle pass done.
Hey yo, this motherfucker paid for his battle pass. Oh man.
I did, but I had a legit reason.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I mean, it still sucks no matter how you look at it. So I hope they overhaul it. But right now, Ramatra is going to be locked in the battle pass. So that means you can't even try him out during the period of season 2 or whatever it's going to be called. So
it's okay, everybody, because some of us can survive on the pictures of Ramatra.
Oh my god. So what would you give it for best multiplayer?
Best multiplayer, like for like playing with friends and stuff, I give it to 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
First up is Multiverses.
Yes.
And the second one is TMNT.
Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. All right.
But
Okay.
to that fucker that I was playing with DC that never came back on TMNT. Get a better internet connection or plug in, motherfucker. Plug in.
Man.
Plug in.
Man. Calling out. All right. Most.
I mean, I can't say shit because my Switch isn't plug in, but plug in.
Yes. Most anticipated, Final Fantasy 16. We got Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm personally going to give it to 16. That's actually what I'm excited for mostly out of all these games. Yes, even more than Zelda. Oh, surprise. But, you know, hey, I mean, I think they've been doing a good job, like, you know, pumping up the fans and stuff like that. And Tears of the Kingdom is like...
This motherfucker lying. He's actually waiting for Hogwarts so he can go into his...
Super Pie!
go into his freaking house, which is Slytherin.
No, I'm Ravenclaw.
That's what a Slytherin would say. No one wants to be in Ravenclaw.
No, but no, I should have said, the golden deer, right? That's from Fire Emblem.
I know, I'll be like,
yeah. No, I'll be
yes,
in the House of Stark. No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll take that answer. I will agree with this man for most anticipated is Final Fantasy 16 because we want to play DMC in a Final Fantasy setting.
Yes, and the big summons, the Titans or whatever you call them or whatever, like the big gods are looking pretty cool. So
I don't know for 3 games now are pretty much kaiju battles. You have 14, then you have the one Godzilla's gonna be appearing.
Oh,
in.
Gigabash.
Gigabash, and you're gonna like it, except for one of the fights in Bayonetta 3.
Ah, okay, yeah. Okay, all right.
And also with again for you again, this is from me playing Bayonetta 3 a lot. For 1 week, learn how to parry from Third Strike. It's gonna save you. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
All right, content creator of the year.
Actually, well, we'll do the content creator of the year, but we should talk about content creator of the year, yeah, but after that we gotta put everything else to into the bin because I do want to
oh shit!
Yes,
we will
yes.
have to fuck it. Speed round.
Yes.
Content creator of the year.
Go ahead.
Carl Jacobs. And then we'll have like a little picture of him. Ludwig. Picture of him.
Ludwig, yeah.
Nibilian. Picture right here.
Yep.
Noburu. Picture over here. QT Cinderella right over here.
You expect me to put all those pictures up, man, and pose? Come on, man.
Yeah, it's just gonna be your face like like everywhere. And I'll be like,
yeah. I mean, it's weird. Okay. It's kind of. If I'm gonna be honest, it is kind of weird to see Nibel in here, but I get it. Like, I get why, but you know, then that would have to mean that in the past there should have been other sort of news sort of accounts on Twitter, news outletters or just writers on Twitter to be mentioned here too. But now all of a sudden you included Nibel in here for content creator of the year for this year just because he left or he, she, you know, or they left.
They left
Twitter and the whole gaming journalism thing behind them, and now you want to honor those people, right? That's
That,
how I see
yeah,
it.
I'm with you because he should be like a not a nomination, but like a
An
what's it
honorable
called?
mention, at least, or I don't know.
Honorable mention, or like a separate like
Mm-hmm.
his own category,
Mm-hmm.
But who are we?
Right, right.
We are just consumers in Big Daddy Jeff's.
That's why, the Game Awards is something you shouldn't take too seriously, of course, because, you have like stuff like this and then the fighting game stuff that just happened. And then yeah, so but there is something to take away from, of course, right? Nibalian, yes. Always made heartful contributions to gaming news and such. So yes, I will definitely credit him for that part, or them for that part. But when it comes to when it comes to content creator, so to say, for me, I'd say Ludwig. I mean, guy's been keeping up with the climate of things when it comes to content creation with videos and stuff like that. From what I've been seeing, doing his thing, doing his jam, and that's so I'll pick Ludwig. But Nibalian, okay, I get it, but at the same time, why here, why now? You know what I mean? It just almost kind of looks like virtue signaling to me. It's like, okay, I get it, but why have someone like Nibalian here now when there was plenty of other people who've been doing Nibalian's thing similarly, but haven't been mentioned like this? So, do you have anything to say? Do you have a pick at all, or?
Content creator, I choose you.
Oh, man, you actually pulled that one. I mean, I appreciate it, but yeah.
I win.
Oh, you win that category? All right, now.
Oh, please, hell no.
All right. Oh, wait, shoot. I'm sorry. Okay, best adaptation. Okay, I think we should talk about this too, because there's Arcane, League of Legends, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Cuphead Show, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, and then there's Uncharted movie. So, I mean, it's definitely gonna be a toss up between Arcane, Cyberpunk, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but personally, I would like to have Cyberpunk Edge Runners, but I think Arcane's gonna win it. How about you?
Yes.
Arcane?
It'll be Arcane and probably Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tom Holland, you did not save that movie.
I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog should get credit because it was a pretty fun video game movie. It does have its faults, but I don't see it quite winning this one if it's competing with Arcane and Cyberpunk in the same category. So, yeah. But if we're just talking about like video game movies, then okay, yes, then Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I think deserves it, just cause. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, because it's just like all the other categories that we don't particularly look into as much, except for esports event, but that's just Evo. So hopefully Evo wins that one, but probably something else. All right, we gotta get a move on because you gotta get your game. So
we gotta get our game. I mean, you have it. You're getting it.
I'm getting it shipped, so it's whatever.
Okay, the shop.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting it shipped.
At this point, okay, let's see if we can like lightning round a lot of these, but let's see. Yeah. Here are the specs for well, not specs, but like the stuff for like frame rate.
Recommended specs. Yeah.
Or how it's gonna run on your consoles and stuff like that. So. Yeah, so on PS5 it's gonna be like 60 frames per second. On the Pro it is 4K, but it's only gonna be running 30 frames for both of them. Series 60, the older one's 30. Of course, the Switch is gonna be 30 by 720, and then so But when it comes to this stuff, let's see. Oh yeah, so this is gonna be an all in an update, of course. Steam, yeah, it all depends on your rig, of course. But you can set up change these settings in order for you to optimize your performance for Final Fantasy VII Reunion. So, are you gonna get Reunion this or when it comes out? Because it's coming out in December.
In this, yes.
That one is gonna depend because if I finish Bayonetta 3, then I'll probably pick this one up because I do want to actually. Oh my gosh, the cat. You want to play the game too? Oh, I heard an answer. I heard a. Yeah, the mic is not picking up, unfortunately. So.
He can't has background noise. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, looks good.
Yeah. Okay. Blizzard and China looks like cutting ties for right now because they couldn't come to an agreement. NetEase and or I guess NetEase in general, NetEase and Blizzard are cutting ties because they couldn't come to an agreement. So that means major games such as Overwatch 2 is going to be cut. StarCraft is going to be cut. Diablo 3, Heroes of the Storm, Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, so on and so forth are going to be cut from China. That's major, man. That's pretty major, especially with Overwatch 2 competitive side. That's a lot of the major teams are Chinese, so it's like, well, what now? So this is going to take place at January 2023. So by that time, no more Blizzard games in China, I guess. When it comes to online, that is.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, for now.
Anything about that? Anything you say?
Where's that meme of the Titanic? The ship is like sinking, and then you have the guys playing.
Oh yeah.
And that's China right now. It was really good to play with you all.
It was an honor to play with you, gentlemen.
Play with you.
Yeah, it was an honor. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So, yeah.
And the ship is Blizzard. Is Blizzard right now?
That sounds major, man. Because China was like a big part of their their stream and stuff like that, the revenue stream. So, if this could change, of course, if they manage to come to an agreement, yes. But for right now, from what it sounds like, yeah, that's major. Wow. If they go actually, go ahead.
Change the name from Blizzard to Disney. Imagine the flack.
Ooh, man, I know, right?
If Disney did this.
Yep. It is.
But let's not go. But it is something now.
Yeah, it is something for sure.
Blizzard sales is now doing this. They're like this.
Yeah.
They're not even on the graph. They're not on the graph anymore. They just plummet off of the graph. It's like, where?
I'm pretty sure
where did it go?
Pretty sure their stock is gonna go down too in value because of this.
Oh yeah, the stock is like this. Like, where did it go?
Yep. Hey, but that's the time to buy, right?
Hey, don't do that to someone.
I know. But when you play the stock market, you gotta buy on a loss, on their loss.
This man did it before.
Hey, I did it when AMC was like low, and then it went high, and then it went down low again. So.
See, kids, the only stock that I have is only $1,000 thanks to my grandfather for Disney. And that's the only stock I'm going to take.
Man, could you imagine taking stock from Amazon in the 90s? It was dirt fucking cheap. And then now it's like...
Now you rich man, but you don't want to sell it because you want it to grow.
Yep.
But if you do sell it, that's it.
Let my monster grow! Sorry, when you said that, that just came into my head.
That's all it went like bing,
yeah,
like a small little bing. It's like no.
Yep. All right.
Next one.
So next part.
Sonic breaks swagger.
Oh, sorry. There's other stuff relating to Overwatch because just quickly, there's like free highlight intros with some of the characters here, including Sojourn, Jungle Queen, and Kiriko. But you can only get Sojourn right now from 17th to 21st of November, and then after that you can get Jungle Queen's animation, and then Kiriko's after that. For November 21st and to 26th for Jungle Queen, and then from 26th to 30 is Kiriko. And all I have to do is log in. It's free. Don't gotta do anything. Just log in. Right now, you can get Sojourn's animation.
No, you have to do something.
Hmm?
You have to have the game.
Well, no, duh, but you have to log in to the game that you have, and then you can get the animation for free. All right.
No, I want the animation without having the game.
The game. How does that work? And then
Make it work.
And then starting in season 2, you will be able to earn free event skins in Overwatch 2, in addition to other rewards and Twitch drops.
I don't want free skins. I want a free blow up doll of Winston.
Oh my, that's gonna be.
And every time I hug him, he says, "Hi there."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Excuse me.
All right, as you said, Sonic breaks records. Sonic Frontiers has smashed their series record for concurrent players on Steam, nearly doubling the record set by Sonic Mania 5 years ago. So even beating Sonic Mania, man, that was like the big kicker when it came to Sonic games at the moment. But let's see what the numbers are real quick here, as much as we can. So Sonic Frontiers. What? That's not even the right one. All right, so almost 20K players at the moment. And then at the time when it was, I guess, released for Sonic Mania, was 11, or almost 12K. And then the rest of them are like in the thousands. So like All Stars Racing Transformed is almost 6K. Sonic Origins was almost 27 or 2.7K. And then Sonic Forces was just shy of, or just above 2K for Sonic Forces. So on Steam, that's just Steam. So you have to remember that.
Yep.
Yep.
Time.
Mm-hmm. So pretty good on Sonic though. He's making a comeback, it seems like, and I'm glad to see that. What's coming also, and it is sooner than expected, is the Godzilla DLC. So according to Gigabash Game, that's the Twitter official account, it is coming a few days earlier than previously announced. So now it is launching on December 7th. We don't know what the previous day was, but hey, I mean, that's the current day, or that's the current release date for Godzilla DLC. So, and there's been...
also,
go ahead.
Gigabash ruined the joke for this tweet. They could, because they started off with "Good news, everyone." They could have had the professor announce it. Good news, everyone. Godzilla's
I
coming
mean, you know,
sooner.
Copyright. You know, you gotta be safe. I don't know.
Good news, everyone. It's a suppository.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go through these ones, which is news featuring anime movies, streaming series, and more. So Avatar animated movie is coming indeed, and this is featuring Aang and friends as young adults. So it's gonna be releasing in October 10th, 2025. So we do have quite the ways away.
We're gonna finally see Aang smash.
Rocks. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Sure.
Yes. not Toph. Aang. Okay.
No.
Well, because
Toph smashes Aang.
well, oh boy. Well, Toph smashes metal, so that's the thing. So metal
But
bender.
Toph is tough.
Oh yeah. Yep.
My name is Toph. It rhymes with tough.
Mm-hmm.
Roar! It's like,
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
that was so good.
This was big news, I guess, but Ash from the Pokemon series is now the best trainer, I guess, apparently. It was big news, and
He
a lot of
became a world's greatest.
world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Now, does that mean he's the Pokemon master? No, he even said it himself. No. He even said it himself.
But see, I'm still gonna reel back to the other one that he should have won, but he got second place. But the reason why he fucking lost is because I believe now it's canon that the creators sabotaged his winning because of that fucking shit they said in that interview. If he won, then it's over. It's like, what do you mean it's fucking over? The his story is done. Blah blah blah. It's like, oh shit.
Yep.
If that is true, then the fucking Pokemon game should have ended with red and blue and green.
Yep. Yep.
Like, I'm sorry, I am salty about that.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we can go into technical, like Charizard X had a element over advantage over
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But still, it's like this, despite the fucking like stats from the game, Ash should have won that match, but nope.
Yeah.
He lost.
Yep. But nonetheless, he beat all the great trainers like, Leon and Cynthia, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I haven't watched the series, so I don't know who he exactly beat, but he got the trophy, so that's...
But this man should be happy.
Yes, because he had Gengar on the team.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't put
Gengar
no PC. He had him on his team.
And the only thing I know...
He won with the Gengar.
Point at your baby. Point at your baby boy.
I know, right? Yep.
All I know from what happened when he won that was, I guess, flashbacks, or a little like Pikachu. I don't know if he was like on the brink of death.
Yeah.
Looks like it because he was like surrounded by like past Pokemon.
It does the friendship thing, yeah.
And I'm like, well, at first glance, I was like, did Pikachu die? Is that why he's like seeing like his past friends?
Like, why is he in that sequence? He's not dying or anything. He's just fainting. But
what got me was like his Pidgeot is like, you guys remember?
Oh yeah.
Hey Ash, remember you said you were gonna visit Pidgeot? Well, it is 15 years since you fucking said that. He is waiting.
Yeah. So I guess, hey, congrats, Ash. But I mean, I guess it was such big news that it got this many likes and stuff. Yeah.
It's like, congrats.
But it ain't over. He's still gonna continue.
And then someone else like put it as like it was like kind of like a really jab to his mom. It was like, this motherfucker stays home with this old geezer while you have I think it was like one of the girls that traveled with him before in the stadium, and also Team Rocket, who bought tickets to watch this man win.
Yep.
Team Rocket is the true friendship that we all need.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I mean, they
that is a point.
They hate his guts. And they want to steal Pikachu, but at least they're there supporting him. How about you, Mom? No, you banging the old geezer with the muck that wants to bang him? Okay,
right. I mean, where was the stadium taking place though? Was it in Kanto or is it somewhere else?
No, it was somewhere else, but still, it's like...
Well, Team Rocket, they're always on the move, right? So they're
always on the move, but...
Mom,
but to
right?
show that, Ash's past, I want to say it was May or Dawn. One of them showed up in the stadium to support him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I'm like, hello, mother!
Yeah.
You're not going to support your own son? Okay, fuck you. Okay, next one.
All right, so
Sonic Prime.
Sonic Prime trailer. I'm just gonna just let it run in the background, but you can kind of just like get a really good idea now of what the show is gonna be like. There's gonna be multiple incarnations of Sonic's friends. It's not just the cyber stuff, but they're gonna be pirates and something else too. So, let me just skip right into here. So you see the cyber stuff right here.
wonder
And
if
then you
that's
have the
Sonic
pirates.
Undergrounds.
If we lose this fight, there won't be anything.
It almost looks
left
like
to fight for.
Sonic on the Undergrounds, maybe.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I do get those vibes as well a little bit. But
all right, you Sonic fans, fanfickers,
fanfic writers.
fanfickers.
That's
Hurry up and
you're
write
playing with
all
fire
the
on that
new,
one, my friend.
hurry up and write new lore for Sonic falling in love with Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. Hurry up.
And it's coming out on December 15th. So unfortunately, Twitter is crapping the bed right now because maybe it looks like Twitter is shutting down. I don't know what's going
Don't juice in it.
on. I know.
Okay, next one.
Next one. Oh, sorry. Let me just cut. Okay. All right, but
Drax the Destroyer.
yeah, aka Dave Bautista. He says he wants in on the Gears of War live action series for Netflix
Give it
or
him.
film. Sorry. Yeah.
Give it to him.
Yeah. I say he's a match for Marcus. So yeah.
And then for other people saying that don't let Chris Pratt, be in the movie. Okay, then just make him be the Carmines.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
kind of
somebody-
that's kind of mean. That is kind of mean, but shit.
Yeah, I think there was somebody that specifically said I don't want to see Chris Pratt in this in
touching
this.
this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's whatever.
And then it's like, okay, then let him just be the Carmines. He'll be dead in before the movie's halfway done. Ta-da!
Yeah. All right, more movies on video games. Gran Turismo movie the filming is underway, and is actually based off of a true story of a Gran Turismo player, Martin Boro. I'm butchering that name. I'm sorry, but who won a series of gaming competitions, leading him to become an actual professional race car driver. So previously.
You see that, Mom? Video games have a reason. I can be a race car driver.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. So
I can go ka-chow.
So previously, I thought it was gonna be like an action movie, kind of like Need for Speed, but it was gonna be weird because Gran Turismo has always been like that chill vibe, kind of racing simulator sort of thing. So making it to an action flick, it would be really weird to see. But it's gonna be like a documentary, like a docu movie type of thing. So all right, I'll take that. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
We
take those.
We take those. Okay, I think this is the last one coming up. Yes, this one. Big for kaiju fans.
You all motherfuckers thought he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
No, he has risen. He has risen. So he's part of the lineup of the Shin series. I want to just say it right there.
Yeah.
We had Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman, Shin Kamen Rider, and now Gamera.
Yep. I like the classic
Now
roar,
is
man.
Gamera.
Whoops, sorry,
Yep.
hold on. There we go.
Now, is this Gamera gonna be the protector of kids, or is he just gonna say, fuck it, I'm killing you all?
I don't know, man. But this is definitely a teaser. We only get to see little stills and stuff like that, but he's pretty green. So that really says something.
It's Gamera.
Is it Gamera Smash?
It's gamma radiation.
Yep. And this is coming from Kadokawa Anime, so it's gonna be an anime series.
Yeah.
Rather than a live action thing.
Let's see. If he is being reborn,
Mm-hmm.
Shin, Toho, legendary. Please make good friends with them. Bring this boy to live action. Let him fight Godzilla finally, so we can end that fucking debate. And we do not count death battles.
No
fucking video.
No.
Don't count that.
Yeah, Kadokawa. Yeah, it looks like they're doing something, right? So it looks like they're revving up their engines.
They're finally doing something.
Yeah, they're revving up their engines. So we'll slowly see, hopefully, what would lead up to eventually the kaiju battle we've all been waiting for. Besides Godzilla versus Kong. So hopefully
It's
Godzilla
gonna be
versus
Gamera versus-
will be the thing.
It's gonna be Gamera versus Super Sentai.
That'd be kind of weird, but awesome, actually. I kind of want to see him fight the Megazords or whatever.
I mean, for Marvels, we did have the Avengers versus Godzilla, and then recently we had the Power Rangers versus Godzilla comic series.
Oh man, if the MCU can do that, oh, I want to see that. I want to see that.
Yeah, but see, how much is Disney gonna have to pay to say the name?
I know.
You know, or is it gonna be like that Austin Powers gag
Oh yeah.
from Gold Member?
Mhm.
Run! It's Godzilla. It only looks like Godzilla, but to the international copyright laws, it's not.
It's
but
not.
we should run. It is Godzilla.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Yep.
It's like
It's funny
I was like,
because-
you know what?
Yeah. Because that guy who said it was a hero from Heroes. Remember that
Yeah,
series?
Heroes.
And then
Yeah.
the other dude is the guy from Tokyo Drift. He's like the villain or whatever. I forget his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was the son, right?
He was the son of the Yakuza boss or whatever. So.
Yeah, of the Yakuza. So just seeing them both is like, you guys are from two different
Yeah.
like type of movies and shows.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yep. But hey, overall, happy to see Gamera from the old, classic kaiju stuff coming back as an anime. So that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
So looking forward to that. One more little thing. Gamera Heisei trilogy director Shusuke Kaneko approached Kadakawa with the proposal of a Reiwa Gamera production, only to discover that Kadakawa was already working on a Gamera project. He sends his love and support for the new Gamera works.
Do you know why? Because if I got my years correct, it was either this year or next year was the time's up to hold the rights to Gamera. Just like how Sony
Oh yeah, with Spider-Man, yeah.
with Spider-Man. So it's like, he's like, we beat you to the punch. It's like, is it because it was almost time? No.
Yep.
Yes.
That's the wonderful thing about paperwork, right?
Wonderful thing with holding copyright.
Yep.
You have this much years to make a media.
Yep.
It's like, okay. years go by. Shit.
Yeah. Well, Gamera is coming back, so Gamera fans can eat good. Especially up to until
Rejoice, everyone.
Rejoice. Yes.
Though
Any worries you have?
after it's a worry about another thing, but
Okay.
that is going to be on Apple TV, which is the Godzilla series.
Oh.
Which is not going to show Godzilla, from what I'm reading.
Oh, what?
It's going to show the aftermath and how the humans were dealing with, and plus, like showing different titans.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it still takes it in place of the Godzilla universe,
Right,
but
right,
it's
right,
like
right.
the aftermath and stuff. So we're most likely going to see a lot more of 11.
Ah.
I mean, whatever her Madison.
Medicine. Chee.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be pretty interesting as long as they just do it right. All right. Well, we managed to get through all of it. Kind of.
Yep.
But yeah, he's always got to get his game and stuff like that. So we'll head on out. Thank you very much for tuning in for this episode of the Hypecast. And yeah, so been a pretty fun episode, because it's been all over the place. But yeah, that's how it is. So I think we can't. Yeah, we'll still be back because we can still record during Thanksgiving week since we just record on the Black Friday, quote unquote. So, yep, we'll be back. But I think after that we won't be back because Zawa by then will be on his trip during Game Awards stuff.
I'll be dead.
Yep. you'll be in Florida.
I'll be in America's butthole. What's it? I forget who keeps calling that.
Oh man. Anyway, all right. Let you guys go. Thank you very much, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Bye bye, kids. You fuckers, get the car ready.